Yeah.
All right. What's going on, people? With C.
Jen here.
And we here, man. I know it's been, when the last time we did this, like 6-7 months ago?
Probably not that long ago, but it's been a while.
I think it was like a minute ago. I looked at some of the uploads. It's been a
It's
minute.
been a little while.
So hopefully everybody's surviving out there through the whole madness that was going on. So me and my son is back, and we actually was thinking about what could we come and bring you? What kind of product could we bring you guys and talk to you about? So what we wanted to talk about today, just a conversation. With the laws that go on, who should be in prison, who should not be in prison? And what I mean by that is, you get people it's a lot that's talking about prison reform. But when you let certain guys out or certain females out, and they had so-called a violent crime history, and then they come out, and then like 3 weeks later, they got a gun, they catch a case or something, or they wind up killing somebody. And then we think about it and be like, wow, why were they allowed to come out anyway? And then you got somebody that's locked up because they sold drugs or whatever, and they've been in prison and they never get a chance to come out to try to reform their life. So we just want to get your opinions if anybody check this out. Don't nobody watch us, right? Yeah, they don't be caring. We see. But go on, what you think, son?
I guess it depends how severe the crime is, the severity of it. And
Severe.
was it justified?
Okay, so say if it was something like, understandable, everybody in our city, damn near, I'm gonna say what, 3 out of 5 people probably got a gun? If not more, if 3 out of 5 people probably got a gun in our city. The thing is, I think when they let certain people out with violent crime, so what would you consider? Just say in violent crime you had assault with a deadly weapon, and you was locked up. Some was probably little battery or whatever, and that was it. You was in jail, and then they felt as though you was reformed after 8 years or so. They let you out.
Yeah, it feels like those are the type of people that you just kind of lock away.
Now, why should you lock them away? I mean, just being double advocate here.
Because if they did something once without a cause, what's stopping them from doing it again?
I guess let's go back to what we were saying. Is it the reform thing then? Are they reformed?
Well, prison doesn't do anything to reform, you know what I mean?
I ain't never have to worry about being in prison, so I can't tell for people that were, if in the comments, please say something if you do know about if prison really reforms. I know a couple guys that got out there, and some people learned a lesson, but I don't know if it really reformed them to a society much from it. I mean, we all know, and that's not trying to be funny, it's geared to keep us in. Simple as that. But I think it's kind of messed up when you do got somebody that did do something, or they had violent crimes, break-ins, invasions, and they had all this, and they had time, court with firearms, court with knives, and then they kept on all these cases built up, and then they known to actually put in work. When you let these people out, and then we already seen it a couple times that these people was out, and boom, people wound up getting killed because they let these people out. And I'm still just trying to understand that. Not saying that drugs did not destroy America, even inner cities. Everything was by design, but I'm not saying that didn't destroy a lot of people. I'm not discrediting that, because a lot of people that's locked up since the 80s, even though it was by design, yes, that was mass casualty, especially in our community. But I'm just trying to say is all right, you still got those people in jail.
Yeah, those are the type of people where they need to get out.
I think
I feel
so.
though jail is it's too populated with people with minor offenses. Very minor offenses.
Facts.
Like traffic stops, violations, well, depending on the violations, of course.
Right.
Selling drugs, as long as you didn't harm anybody.
But see, that's the thing, what I was just saying. Just like when it was in the 80s, they will say that you were harming people. They will consider that, you're selling drugs, a pregnant woman take it, or she's around a kid smoking, it's in the environment. They actually consider that you harming someone. They actually consider that it's you're it's like genocide. I don't know if I'm using the word correctly, but it's like you're doing a genocide to a group of people, even though they were the ones that brought that in here. And then like, here, you get these scraps. All right, we're gonna lock all y'all up. The users, the dealers, and everybody, and they're still in there.
Well, yeah, but that's the tricky way how the government works to get their money.
Right.
That's why.
I got that.
Same way where it's written in like the Constitution, we the people, that was only for the white people. That wasn't for technically every other group that's
Right.
in America.
Right,
So that's just their way of making their money.
I
Because
agree.
in reality, like, yeah, what you sell to people will have an effect on their life, but at the end of the day, they chose to buy and consume
Okay.
the supplement. It's not like you're putting a gun to their head and forcing them to take the supplement. Same way you put a gun to somebody's head and take their life. Now that would be on you. Those are the people that need to be in jail for life.
And that's the crazy. Those are the ones
They get out.
they get out. Like, how is it that you could commit a murder? And yo, they be like, all right, you got 25, 30, give you 40. Somebody that sold some drugs, they was like, yo, you in there, life without parole. Up there off of stuff that this country has been built off of all types of schemes. And like they hustling and this is what they do and they get it makes me think about why, because government wasn't getting taxes for it. They couldn't tax you for it. It was getting too much. You know what I'm saying? But you could commit a murder and actually get it out. One of these days, be like, yo, I committed a murder. I'll be able to get out in the next 30 years.
That's how the craziness of the system works.
To me, that's like the wackest things when it come to like the laws in the United States. It's like, it's weird. You know, I seen this one thing that this guy, it was one of the southern states. The guy actually was locked up for stealing some food. Dude was locked up at the age like 16, 17. He's like 72, 80 something years old and he's still in prison. But the guy that killed Floyd,
You know, 25 years, something like that. I don't even remember.
and this is on television.
Well, yeah, but was race a factor? I mean, you know how America is.
But that's the thing I think that's the thing that gets to me and that irks me the most. That has to stop being a factor, and that's gonna come up on one of our next episodes too. Is like, should we be here? But we'll say that for another time. It's like, yo, that's the point. That's just like that dogs me. It's like, yo, what's good for the goose is good for the chicken, but nah, we keep them over here and they keep us over there. And the laws is like, these laws ain't fair. These laws need to really be done. We're still following laws from what? Early 1900s, even further back.
We are, but it's how it was in the Constitution. The so-called rights and everything was not written for us, under us. We weren't even included in that. We weren't.
Yeah, yo, you're right. Oh man, wait till they come up with the next episode because we're gonna talk about that.
We
Yeah.
weren't even included in that. So
Right.
obviously they're not gonna think twice about what they do to us.
So at the end of the day, okay, not even considered.
We're not even considered people
People
in this
in
country,
this lot.
or at least people that deserve rights.
So all the laws and everything that we did, talk about fight for it, and then they get mad when people that look like us don't want to stand up for a flag. Might I write that was actually written about, slavery and everything too. It's like, and I don't know. I just look at stuff like that, and it just makes me think that we living in messed up times. We all already know that. This is not like y'all not hearing this through other social media outlets.
Been that way for years.
Years, and it's a shame. Then in my time, and then my son's got to see it. And then possibly he has children, and they got to see. Like for real, it's like, where can we go from here? So like we can keep on going on with laws and laws. We just wanted to see what was y'all opinion on like people getting out that probably shouldn't get out, but we're talking about prison reform, and people that are in there that shouldn't still be in there should be out. Like, just let us know what y'all think.
Yeah, let us know down in the comments. Hope
Yeah.
you guys enjoyed this video. We will come back on the race topic, especially like minorities in America, and seeing like
Yeah, I got a lot
What
to say
should we
about
go
that.
on? Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one. So
Yeah.
we're definitely gonna touch on that topic in the next episode coming up. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Got a little information about everything, and yeah, just let us know your opinions.
All right, guys, get with y'all.
See y'all later.